Let's make baked polenta with cheese and sausage the Romanian way. Now, Romania is a big country and obviously you'll find tons of variations of this recipe. Even from northern Romania, where I'm from, this is just one type of recipe among many others of polenta. And let's talk sausages. And in this situation, I've got here about 350 grams of smoked pork sausages straight from Romania. But I'm sure you can find alternatives in the shops, and in worst case scenario, although it's not gonna be Romanian, you can use chorizo. And we're gonna cut this first into half, and after that, we're just gonna cut it into smaller bits. Now we're gonna get this to a pan and cook it for about 5 to 10 minutes or until it starts caramelizing slightly. And in most situations, you don't need extra oil added because there is enough fat in the sausages, but this seems to be quite lean, so I'm gonna go with 1-2 tablespoons. Now that our smoked sausage gets nice and golden brown in color, we're gonna move on to the rest of the ingredients. Just set it aside because we're gonna come back to it later. And set a pot with 1 liter of water on the heat. Now to the water, I'm going in with about half teaspoon of salt. No more than that because I've got other salty ingredients along the way, which we're gonna talk about later. And we're also getting in about 30 grams of butter. And now we're gonna bring this to a simmering temperature and we're gonna follow up with polenta flour. And using a whisk, we're gonna gradually add in the polenta flour. And when I say gradually, this is really important because otherwise you're gonna form lumps. And now with all the polenta flour in, we're gonna reduce the heat on the lower side because all those bubbles, when the polenta is boiling, they're gonna burst at the surface and it's almost like a magma going all over the place, and you don't want that on your hands or on your shirt. And we're gonna cook this for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the grains from the polenta are cooked pretty much all the way through. When it's done, you'll see that it doesn't get stuck that much to the sides of the pan, and also the consistency is something like this. And now let's put this together and I'm gonna show you the rest of the ingredients. And we've got here 2 different cheeses. One, curd cheese, which is very available in most locations. Now the other cheese is called brânză de burduf, which is a Romanian specific cheese, which is gonna be hard to find it in your regular shops. But don't despair, if you don't find these, go with these. Just add extra of these, curd cheese, and you'll be good. Usually made from sheep milk, this is quite salty, and that's why I said don't add too much salt to your polenta when you make it. As you can see, the curd cheese is a lot more easy to crumble and the other one is a bit more rubbery. And first I want to go with some cheese, a combination of both. Then we're gonna follow up with the smoked sausages. And last but not least, the polenta. Spread this in an even layer. And then again, more cheese, sausages, and 1 more layer of polenta. And we're gonna end up with 2 layers of each ingredient, finishing with the smoked sausages, and also this fat from the sausages goes straight on top. And now we're gonna get this into the oven for about 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Once you get it out the oven, I would give it about 2 to 3 minutes to set slightly. And after that, you can portion it and serve it with some sour cream. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple recipes like this.